Hello Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your Avalon Rituals reading for July 2020. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to do two videos for you for July, and this is the first of two videos. And in this video I'm going to do the tarot. I'm going to use the Good Tarot and the Wild Unknown Tarot for the clarification of the messages. And in the second video I will do the Lenormand, which is a different method. So I always say that the Lenormand gives you informations and facts from the personal human life, like for example, oh, there's a message coming in and a letter or a good news letter, those kind of more like human personal informations, while the tarot goes into the whole situation from sometimes I feel like a higher perspective, like having more the spiritual or the psychological aspects of a situation. So make sure that you also watch the next video, which is going to be the Lenormand. And I will now shuffle your cards, lay them out and turn around the camera so that you can one see your cards as well. Okay, so let's oh, I forgot one card. I forgot where is it going to lead to. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna just quick get the last card for you guys. So the topic of the month, I'm gonna start talking about this card now, because that's the topic of your month, and that's the Empress. And the Empress is talking about fertility, creativity, giving birth to something. What do you want to give birth to? What do you want to nurture? And I'm going to put this here. So what is it that you want to nurture? What is it that you want to focus your energy and give birth to? Maybe for some of you, this is actually creating a family. For some of you, this could be nurturing a hobby or a project, or maybe even a new business venture. So I do feel like there's something maybe not completely new coming into your life, but another phase where you now decide where you will put your energy and what you will nurture and what you will therefore make grow in your life. It seems to be a very abundant month as well. So the Empress is also talking about abundance. So far that seems like a very good topic for your July. And for the next positions, I want to actually have both cards at once, because this is what you shouldn't do, this is what you should do. And I'm going to have both cards here in the front now. You shouldn't push forward with something. There is something, because the Chariot, of course, it's like focus, willpower and pushing forward, pushing through. But what you should do is here a transformation. So there is something that is very likely to end. So I feel like since these are the opposites in a sense of don't do and do, it feels like don't try to push further with something, but let it come to an end, and a natural end. And this is a natural ending, a cycle ending. So I do feel like with whatever you are thinking about, or whatever it is in your life that you maybe try to make work and you try to push through, I feel like now it's not the time to push through with something, but let it come to a natural end. But of course we're gonna see the clarifying cards in a second, so let's see where this is leading to. The next card is what could drain your energy, and that's the Page of Pentacles, that's the Page of Earth. So this is an offer coming in. And it doesn't need to be that this position is something bad just because it's draining your energy. It could be simply mean that there's an offer coming in, something coming into your life that now takes more of your energy. Maybe a project, maybe, yeah, I mean, as I've said, this could be, oh, you can't see this card here, can you? I'm going to put it a bit more down. So maybe this is about a family, and then there's something new coming into your life which takes more of your energy and is potentially draining, but it doesn't mean that it is something bad. It might be that this is a younger earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or what do we have, Virgo. But in general, there's something manifesting in your life that takes a bit of your energy. let's see what is your strength or what is giving you energy. And it's interesting because I had this now 3 times for like you are the 3rd zodiac where I have this card in this position, and this talks to me about focusing on your dreams. The 7 of Waters, 7 of Cups is wishful thinking, dreams. So I feel like you should think positive and you should envision the best outcome and focus on your dreams. Where is it going to lead to? And that is interesting, as we do have the 10 of Fire. And the 10 of Fire, it could mean that there are a lot of responsibilities where you feel like, oh my God, now I feel a little bit overwhelmed. It might be that you have taken on too many things. Maybe you nurture a lot of things, or there is something new coming into your life that is really like biggish, and at the end of the month it might be that you feel like oh, I have so many responsibilities, so many things to do, and that you might feel a little bit overwhelmed. Also for me, this specific card from this specific deck is talking to me. Just look at the card. It's about contracts burning. So I do feel like also there are some karmic contracts that are just like burning and burning, which is really good because it feels like the release of some karma. Release, I think that's the right word. So the release of karma at the end of the month. So again, it could be both. Could be that you are on one hand a bit overwhelmed with like having so many things going on. On the other hand, I do feel like some karmic contracts are being released here. So let's clarify. Clarify the Empress, the topic of the month, fertility, abundance. Ace of Wands, this is literally a new fire, a new passion, something again new coming into your life. But also this does make sense because it seems like there's a natural ending. So new creativity, new energy. I mean, just look how energetic this this card is, like with all the colors. So there is something new, new energy, new projects, maybe a new venture, a new adventure maybe. Wow, and now we have also the Emperor. This is interesting because on the one hand now we have a pair here. So this is a perfect pair. So again, for some of you, this might really be creating a family, having something like in your love life, or maybe working together with your partner. So if that could be one thing here. The other thing is that this is about you creating something new, but it also needs, even if you have a lot of energy and inspiration and motivation, it needs some structure and some solid plans for you to really bring those new things and ideas into physical reality. So that could also be the other explanation of the Emperor now here. So what's next? And the Father of Wands, and there is another fiery energy. So the Father of Wands is the King of Wands, of course. So we do have again fire, motivation, inspiration, but the fire, so it might be that also another person is showing up, which is interesting because we have twice a male energy. So it might be that there's a male person playing a part in your life as well. It might also be that this is like a coach, a leader, a guru, because, or a chef, because the Father of Wands is a born leader. So maybe these are also your qualities. It might be that you are so inspired to now step up and get into your masculine and feminine power, balance it out, have a structured plan to nurture your ventures, whatever it is that you want to see grow, and to step into a leading position and take control over the situation, over your life. Also, again, it could be a fire sign. Did I already mention the fire signs? No, I didn't. I mentioned the earth signs. So it might be fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or of course you, Aries, right? I do feel like there's a lot of power, a lot of energy, maybe a little bit of structure needed, and also the Father of Wands sees the big picture. So the Father of Wands is a big picture person. So maybe it's time for you to see like the big picture and have a better overview over the next steps, because when you are on top of a mountain, you can better see like the ways or the paths that are in front of you and which way to go. Unless when you are in the valleys, things can be a little bit like, oh, I can't really see the way. So pull yourself up and get an overview and see from a higher perspective where you want to go. Let's have the next card here. I'm going to put it a little bit further here because I feel like that's a bit better for the camera now. Chariot, what not to do, right? Pushing forward with something, or maybe a specific kind of move is not the right time yet because some things first need to end. Let's clarify. No way. I've clarified literally the Chariot with the Chariot. So double meaning here. Okay. 7-7. So do we have any? No, that's a 3-4. Okay, what do we have here? Son of Wands. Of course, again, fire. So this is like, this is also a lot of, the sun is like the night. So so it's a little, and the Knight of Wands is like really energy, like moving forward, like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. So again, I do feel like some sort of movement that is not supposed to happen in July, some sort of pushing through, or that is not supposed to happen in July, because there's first something else that needs to naturally come to an end. And we do also have the Hermit here, so that's interesting. So you should not push forward, but also don't withdraw. So don't go into Hermit mode again, and do not like push really forward. So since I feel like this is such an opposite energy, I feel like for you it's important to keep some kind of balance, to stay somehow neutral about the situation. Let's see what you should do and what the transformation card here is being clarified with. Okay, what do we have here? 6 of something from the past coming back. So maybe a plan that you had in the past is coming back now. Also, no, wait, there is something ending, right? So something from the past is being released. Maybe some emotions, because of course this is the cup, so it could be some emotions and memories from the past that needs to transform and that are being released. So let's see. Wow, and another ending. That's the 10 of Swords, literally an ending. The past is ending. The past is ending. Also your emotions from the past, something is ending, something is transforming. And there is a decision. So there is a decision. A decision to end something. It might be that this is about the past. Maybe you're like, maybe you are ending something from the past, saying no to something from the past for you then at some point being able to move forward. But I feel like there's some clearing, some releasing to do related to the past. It feels like you can't just jump ahead, but also don't become the Hermit now. It feels like you can't just jump ahead, but there are some things that you need to clear out first in order for you then to move forward. Wow, interesting. So again, where do you want to put your energy now, right? So this situation that we have here, what do you want to nurture? Where do you put your energy? That's a main topic. And I feel like this is what is happening, that you're getting more aware of what to end, what to not nurture, what to release, maybe even on a spiritual level. But again, something about moving forward, it's not the right time to completely jump ahead. Page of Earth. Let's clarify the Page of Earth. What could potentially drain your energy? Now we have the Mother of Swords. How can you see that? I'm going to put it more here. Mother of Swords, Queen of Swords means cutting away something. So there might be new impulses coming in of what you want to manifest now in your reality. But that means also that there's something you, again, need to let go of. Interesting. Three of Swords. Now that's some kind of loss, heartache. Maybe you're letting go, because we have emotions here as well. Maybe you're letting go of some ties, literally ties here. Emotional ties, like some wounds. Some wounds that are being released, some painful situation that you need to let go of. And the Fool. Yeah, and that's again the new start. So it feels like there is a new beginning, something that starts new, and there is also with the Page that's like an impulse, something coming in where you feel like there could be a job offer, but it's the material, right? It's the earth. So something is manifesting, something is coming new into your life. And it feels like you're really drawing it down. It feels like you have waited for this for quite a long time, and now you're grabbing the idea, the energy, and you're pulling it down and ground it to earth and manifest it. That takes a bit of energy. And also the letting go of fears and loss is taking energy as well. I don't feel for you guys this in general is something bad, because of course you could think, if it's draining my energy, is it something bad that is happening? But I don't feel like this is a bad position necessarily. Seven of Water. Let's see, what is your strength or what you should focus on? Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Get ready to be ready to be ready. So the Wheel of Fortune is talking about there is a change coming. Absolutely, and actually it's a quite energizing change. So I feel like like here, right, you can grab your dreams and pull them down into physical reality now. Focus on your dreams. This is what is giving you strength, what is giving you energy. Focus on your dreams and pull them down into physical reality, and it's gonna create an excitement. I feel like there's an excitement coming. Wow, and the Tower? Are you kidding me? Wow. So there is really a drastic change, it could be a sudden change, could be quite unexpected, but I do feel for the most of you, and this is something, because we also have the natural ending here, I feel like this was a work in progress. But now that something is happening, something is definitely happening in July for you. Be a bit... I would almost say sense the energies of when it is the right time to push forward, because I feel like there are first a few things that need to be released, but there is definitely a new beginning. Of course, again, this could refer to, let me know in the comments if this refers to you, to a job, a business, a venture, a friendship, a family, maybe a love situation. Something is changing in your life. It's going to give you energy. The Tower is actually giving you energy. And the Moon. Wow, major arcana again. The Moon is, of course, everything that we can't really see clearly. So in the tarot, the Moon stands also for fears. So, let me see. Something is changing quite drastically, like the foundations are changing, but this is your dream. The Moon could also stand for intuition and psychic abilities, so that might be something here as well. And it's going to lead to, I mean, now I can see why you are a bit overwhelmed at the end, because there is a lot for you going on. An ending, and a releasing. Wheel of Fortune is a complete change, a complete turn, which is giving you energy because it is your dream. The Tower, which is also strip everything away. But I feel like don't force it, but let it happen naturally. Yeah. I mean, of course, when you plan some things, you need to plan, but I feel like do not push against the energies. For some reason, this is something. Let me see, what is Ten of Fire saying here? The other way around. So it's leading to, it might be that you need to be a bit mindful with finances, because the Four of Pentacles talks about being mindful with finances, holding a little bit onto your finances. It's also some sort of holding on, doesn't need to be to finances. Ace of Pentacles, another Pentacles. So again, something new is starting, something new is manifesting, that is going to be in your life for quite a long time, I feel, because of its stabilities. The Pentacles are stabilities, stability, security. And then we do have another pentacle, and that is the Two of Pentacles. So also the butterfly, beautiful symbol for a transformation. So I do feel like you're trying to balance two things here at the end of the month. There is a new beginning, and there's something new coming into your life, and maybe this is why you try to balance and try to handle two things. There is still some sort of holding on to something, maybe something from the past where you feel like, oh, okay, I try to balance two things here, the new thing and the old thing, which could of course be a job and now having a family. How do you balance those two things? Maybe a job and a hobby. How do you balance those two things, right? So there's something where you try to balance out something and try to make something work, because there is something new and something that you want to hold on to. So again, it might be a little bit of an overwhelming energy, but also I do feel like you are releasing some karmic ties here as well, and that's really beautiful. Let me know if you resonated with this reading. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. And the next reading I will do straight away after this is the Lenormand. So check your next reading as well. Sending you so much love. Oh, and before I forget it, if you do want your own personal reading, just go to avalonrituals.com. All the informations are below this video. This is my website where you can book a reading with me as well. Sending you so much love, blessings from Avalon, and see you in the next video.